don't use such arguments. They begin with a cosmological argument. You don't know what that is. That's why
Yes,
anybody...
I do. I'm trying to explain to you why I'm not having an argument right now.
I got it.
Like,
Let me just
we're
finish.
having,
Let me just finish.
like, you're saying this like it's irrelevant.
Okay.
We're moving to a different...
And it's odd when someone is using, as Tira has now said 4 times, a set of terms from the Christian God to disprove the Christian God based on those terms, but you don't believe in God. And if you don't bring in the entire part of the equation, because you still have never dealt with the notion of free will, you still never dealt with the revelation of good vis-a-vis evil, you still never dealt with the addition question of house of evil. I know. That's all. I don't think you're trolling. I think that you just don't want to actually think through the concepts individually, which is why when somebody says free will, that's a loaded term. Free will is not a loaded term.
Yes, it is.
It is where?
Because you used it in the context of God committing or allowing bad things to happen, and then you're like, well, no, that's a gift he gave us, and you implied it as if it's something good without even defining it.
I did not. What I said was that free will, as I've said many times, is that separates man from beast under the problem of evil. And if you don't have the capacity for, you would not have the capacity for good, therefore, you're not human. If we don't have the capacity for good and evil, are simply beasts. That's where I was talking about it. And from the Christian perspective, that is the good, that we're not beasts, not free will in and of itself, but not being beasts. If an alligator shows up at my neighbor's house, my neighbor has a 4 or 2-year-old, a cute little kid, showed up at the neighbor's house, an alligator came up out of down the street and ate up the kids, we would not call that evil, because alligators don't have the capacity for evil or good. That's what we're talking about. And you say you wish a God, if one existed, got rid of doing evil, then you would not know what good is. Which is why I was saying in, say, prehistoric times, before the development of a morality, when they were just knocking each other in a quasi-state of nature, they wouldn't have had a conception of good and evil because they were working on survival and self-preservation.